guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing how I made this shirt. I used a v-neck shirt that I already had to make a pattern for it, and I used that to sew this. It turned out pretty well. I've never done anything like this before, but I watched a couple videos. Mimi G has a video. Cool Urpa has a video. I'll link those down below. But they were pretty great. They covered a lot of kind of what you need to do and look for. So I think for the first time doing this I did pretty well. I used this tracing wheel a lot. Let me see if it'll focus. Yeah. For like the armhole seams, they didn't come out perfectly, but I think it was pretty close. I mean, you can't really tell like the mistakes on this shirt unless you're up super close, so I think it turned out great. I'll definitely be wearing it to work and stuff. So a couple of the things that I use, so this fabric is like a jersey material, so I used a ballpoint needle on my sewing machine, and I used a zigzag stitch throughout, so on the side seams and on the neckband. So there's a lot of give with that, and I think it turned out really well. And I got some practice sewing with the stretchier fabrics. So yes, I am very happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, so what I ended up doing for the sleeve was I just removed it from the shirt because the shirt is like look at that staining, it's kind of gross, so it was ready to be put to rest. So I just took it off because I wasn't really getting a great trace with my tracing wheel. So I took it off and then I folded it on the fold like Mimi's video says to do and all the other videos that I've watched. And I, lined it up on the fold, and I made the, I just traced the, larger, line it up, there we go, the kind of like bigger curved side first, and I made the seam allowance pretty large because I didn't really know how much, seam allowance was in this hem, so I just made it larger. And then I did my seam allowance. Again, this was already probably like 1/4 of an inch, maybe even 1/8 of an inch when I did the seam ripping, so I just made it a little bit larger. And then I traced it out with the fabric. Okay, so I have all of my pieces cut out. This is the front, back, the 2 sleeves, and the neckband. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and, so the neckband will be last. So I'm going to go ahead and sew the front and back together, and then I'll come back, talk about it a little bit, and then I will start the process of attaching my sleeves. So I will be right back. Okay, so I have my shirt pretty much done, except for the neckband. So I've sewn the side seams, and I've sewn in the sleeves. The sleeves have a room for improvement, but I've tried it on and it does look pretty good, so I'm just going to keep them. I did not hem them because this is like a jersey material, so I just made sure I cut the fabric in a nice clean straight line, and I think it looks pretty good. So and I used a zigzag stitch throughout because it has a little bit more give. I have not finished the bottom yet. I'll probably hem the bottom just because it needs it. So yeah, now comes the part where I need to kind of measure my neckband. So I've seen a couple of tutorials on how to do the neckband, and you probably going to press this in half. So I have like a nice center line, and then the ends you cut at a 45-degree angle, and then you cut both ends at a 45-degree angle, and then you sew along like the V, and then when you fold it in half this way, it makes like a point. It'll be easier when I measure it out and do it. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do now.
I'll probably even pin it just so I can see, because it needs to be a little bit shorter than what your neck opening is. So let's see how much I need to trim it, because you want it to kind of like snap in place. So it's looking like I'll probably cut it. It's like just fitting now. So I think might cut it. See what that's like.
Okay, I just got back from sewing on the neckband. I'm very, very happy with how it came out. So, as you can see, the points did not exactly match up, but I'm not gonna stress about it. They're like a centimeter off, I think. You can't really tell though. But yeah, I used a zigzag stitch all around, and I think it looks really nice. I haven't tried it on yet, but you can see it kind of folds over nicely. I guess I'll probably trim the seam allowances, but yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. It looks really nice. I have to finish the bottom. Probably do like a small hem like that or something. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I will try it on and show y'all how it looks. So this is how the shirt turned out. You can see, whoa. Trying to figure out how to do this with a real camera. The neckband turned out really well. I was a little worried about that because I wasn't sure how much smaller to make it. See, use a zigzag stitch, but I think it was the perfect length. So I did not end up hemming the sleeves just because this material doesn't really fray, and I'm not going to do it if I don't have to. Same thing with the bottom. I did not hem it, but I think it's fine. But yeah, it fits me really well. It's comfy. Yeah, I like it. I'll definitely be, I have to like tweak the pattern a little bit because the sides aren't the same length. The side pieces on the front and back, so I'm gonna kind of tweak those a little bit and tweak the armholes some, because the front armhole doesn't really come in, I think, as much as it should, but the back kind of comes in a lot. I don't really know if you can tell, which is kind of funny because it's supposed to be like opposite. I think your front armhole seam is supposed to come in more because it should have more of a curve because you have like your chest and everything, and the back piece should be straighter because there's not really anything it needs to have give for. So I'll probably tweak that. And I didn't even bother tracing the back piece of the sleeve because they're slightly asymmetrical. When you do a sleeve, one side has a steeper curve and the other side has like a flatter curve to kind of match the armhole. So I'll have to work on that, but I think it looks great for my first time doing it. So I'm definitely going to keep that pattern around and kind of be on the lookout for more of this jersey material, excuse me. So yeah, I had just enough fabric left over of this fabric to make this shirt, so got lucky. I had used it to make this like tank top, and it didn't really turn out well, but yeah, I think I was lucky that I had just enough left over. But yeah, I love this fabric so much. I got it at Joann's. I will link that down below for sure. And yeah, I'll link down the videos that I used to reference like how to do the neckline or the neckband, and then like tracing the shirt that I used as like a guide. So yeah, I will be sure to link those down below. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching and tuning in. I try to post every Monday around 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so be sure to come back and tune in for new videos. If you like this, please consider subscribing and liking the video. And thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.